Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory.
Good morning. The lighting is horrendous. Good morning. Today is Sunday. Have I been laying in my bed for the past 2 hours awake? Yeah, feeling really lazy today, but I do need to clean up my room. What better excuse to clean up my room to show you guys and do a little Sunday reset vibe with you. I need to clean up my room. I need to plan out my week for next week as far as content goes, what I'm doing, all that. I guess whatever else we can get around to doing. So let's go ahead and do a little Sunday reset together. Okay, I made my breakfast. I just did avocado toast with some seasoning, and I'm gonna have a little chobani yogurt. Before I get started on cleaning my room, I want to go ahead and write down a list of everything that I want to accomplish with this cleaning, as far as like things that I really want to get done or need to get done, and just have it all laid out so that I know what I'm doing, what to expect, not to forget or get overwhelmed from anything. So while I sit here and enjoy my breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and write in my notebook all the things that I want to get done today. Time to enjoy this breakfast and get to writing. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my little list that I got going on. I didn't write everything down, obviously. I also included a couple of things that I just want to get done for the day. Again, not everything. The first thing I put was obviously cleaning my room. I want to make sure that I hone in on a couple of things like my mirrors, because I film on those and I feel like I have to clean them every day. They get so dusty and dirty looking so fast, so definitely want to get my mirrors cleaned. I want to do some dusting. My room feels constantly dusty all the time, but I also have a lot of furniture that gets dusty, so I love prioritizing a lot of dusting. There are a couple shelves and stuff like this one that I neglect a lot. I just want to make sure that I definitely get that done. The next thing is cleaning up my clothes. I have a couple clothes on my bed and just different things where I did a beginning boutique haul and have that laying on my bed. I also have just a couple outfits that end up on the end of my bed, or they end up in my little hamper that's over there, which I think it has one pair of shorts right now, so that's pretty good for me. But I do have a couple clothes just laying around that I'd like to make sure pick up and don't just move to another side of my room and pretend it's clean, or fold them and then pretend it's clean. I want to make sure that I clean the back of my bed. I feel like I always end up forgetting the back of my bed, and stuff will sit there for days, weeks, and I won't move it. It's not like it's like dirty stuff, but it'll be like my sunglasses and I keep forgetting to put them in my purse, or my iPad that I like leaving on my nightstand but it stays on the back of my bed. Just different things like that, so I want to make sure I get that done as well. Next thing I put was change my smell goods, and by smell goods I mean like my wax melts, my plugins, my candles that are here. Every week I like to change them out, so I gotta get that done for sure. I also wrote down breakdown boxes. I don't know if you can see it in the frame, but there's a box there that I actually just opened because I got this little lip liner off TikTok shop that they sent me. So I have that I need to break down that box. There is a box behind me that's from my computer that finally came. I have to keep that. I don't have to keep it, but I'm planning on keeping it, and it's really annoying and it's very obnoxiously big, but I am kind of a little scared to get rid of it just because of the whole investigation that's going on with UPS. I don't need them to need something from that box or information that I don't have and then be like, oh well, sorry, can't do anything. I want to keep everything. So if you see that floating around in my room, it's not really my fault. I can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I can't right now. So that's that. But that is technically everything I wrote for cleaning my room. As far as my to-do list for today, I wrote about planning out my content for this week, which I told y'all that I wanted to do with you guys. I want to film some TikToks possibly. You obviously guys won't see that, but I did want to keep that in the back of my mind that I do want to film a couple videos today. So I do want to get started on my room fairly early so that I'm not sitting here all day cleaning my room and not getting to do any specific work. And the last thing I wrote down was figure out my YouTube upload, because as of right now you guys are sitting in front of my iMac, but my iMac has this video up that I thought uploaded not last night but the night before, and I woke up yesterday morning and I went on my phone and I had seen that it was still uploading, and it's still at 48%. I think it has like 50 minutes it says left. I was like, oh, it'll fix itself. So I left my iMac on, went, did a whole bunch of stuff, woke up this morning and looked, and it still says it's at the same amount. So I'm a little confused on why that's happening, but I may just have to re-upload everything, which kind of sucks because then I have to redo all the tags and all that. It's fine, but I might have to do that because it's just sitting and it's not really moving. I've had videos do this before and they end up fixing themselves, but it ends up taking days longer than it needed to upload it when it was a very short video. This video is like a 20-ish, 24-ish minute video, so it's not the shortest, but it shouldn't be taking this long, and it's just sitting at 48% done. So I need to fix that. So of course I wrote that down, but that is kind of everything that's written down. Besides that, I'm almost done with my breakfast, so I'm gonna finish this real quick and then we can go ahead and get started on cleaning my room. Okay, I am back. Finished my room for the most part. There are a couple things still laying around that either need to be thrown out, returned, or filmed before I can put them away. So there are a couple things still sitting around. That's the only reason. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get started on planning out my content that I want to film today. Afterwards, I'm gonna plan out everything for the week ahead of what I plan on posting for TikTok and YouTube, and then I can show you guys after. Okay, this is showing you that everything is clean. Those are my 2 notebooks. These were the things that I was talking about that need to be unboxed and shown for my TikTok Point of View brand. They had sent me a few to test out, so excited to try that. My desk is all clean. This is problem error. So this needs to be hung up. That's the box that I told you guys I can't get rid of due to the investigation. This is my little trash pile I just haven't left yet, so it's gonna be sitting there. Needs to go in the kitchen. This is my beginning boutique order that I had told you guys about. I do need to return the little skirt that's under here. I need a smaller size. I got too big of a size. I'd never ordered from them before. Returning that, getting another one, so I have to hold off on doing all of everything because I want to make sure I have the correct items. My desk is clean. Everything is clean. It feels so good. I'm going to vacuum my floor later on. I just want to get started on filming like I had told you guys about, so that'll be a later on thing, so I'm not going to be able to show you. Why am I talking to you through a mirror? I'm gonna go ahead and plan out my content for this upcoming week, and I can go ahead and show you guys that once I'm done. Alright, I just finished doing the full plan out draft for this week's videos. I don't plan out every little video that I post just because I do like to post a lot of real-time content as well, so if I plan too much in advance then I can't insert my own little clips of like things that I'm doing on that day. But I did finish that. I also made a little breakfast for dinner, and then I got started on working, and I'm glad to be finished. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that now. Okay, so this is kind of the overview of everything. This is what we're looking at. So this is the this week. Today's the 12th. I already posted all the TikToks that I wanted to post, so I wrote them all down, put TikTok posts for the day, completed that, said that I already published, everything's done. I use the app Notion. I am new to Notion, so if you have any tips and tricks, definitely let me know because I'm a newbie and I'm really struggling. And I just plan out my weeks. On Monday and Thursday, I'm gonna try to post on YouTube. Fingers crossed we get good at doing 2 days a week. I know I spoke about that with you guys in another video. I'm just gonna test the waters. I'm not saying for sure that I'm gonna do it every week. Maybe it'll just be sprinkled in sometimes when I can, whatever the case may be. I also planned out all like my TikTok posts. So like for tomorrow, plan on starting 30 days of outfits. And then I also have a simple outfit that I can post, but this is what I need to get filmed today. I'm gonna film that and then I can just film every day when I go out and do stuff. I'll film my outfit. That's what that looks like. As far as Tuesday, I have a couple outfit of the week clips that I have put together that I can actually upload and make an outfit of the week video. So I have that. I have my DJI. I got a whole bunch of gadgets for my birthday time my mom had gotten me. I've yet to show the unboxing posted, so that's my mission for Tuesday. I also have another 30 days of outfits. Obviously, if it's 30 days of outfits, I'm going to be doing it this entire month plus. Wednesday, I want to do a little sit down video on TikTok talking about where my content's going. Turning the camera around for a second, I'm feeling really stuck with my TikToks. I think I'm enjoying YouTube a little bit too much. I feel like I've been neglecting my TikTok a lot. I don't know, I feel like I've been struggling to hit a certain goal with my followers and I'm getting like no feedback with TikTok like at all. All of my videos for like the past 2 months have been stuck at like 800 views. I understand that that's like a lot and I'm grateful for even that amount, but I feel like my TikTok is shadow banned in a way because I have plenty of girls that when I'll post something will comment and will be like, oh my god, this is the first time I'm seeing you on my For You page in forever. And I'm like, okay, the wheels are turning, that obviously something's messed up at some point, but it's been a long time that it's been doing this and it's getting very discouraging if I'm being honest, especially when I'm seeing growth on YouTube faster. I feel like I was putting in equal energy, so I feel like I've definitely started to neglect my TikTok a little bit, so I would like to do a lot better on that, truthfully. So I do just want to do a little sit down video talking about where I'm at headspace wise and honestly just ask what people are interested in seeing because clearly the TikTok algorithm doesn't like what I'm making. But yeah, besides that, I do have another 30 days of outfits obviously. On the 16th, Thursday, I have a craft show video that I'm going to upload. I do have to edit it though still. For TikTok posts, I just put 30 days of outfits again because I don't like to plan out too much in advance for my week. 17th, just 30 days of outfits, and I think it's the same with 18th. Yeah. The end half of the week, I definitely have it less planned than the beginning because I like to start off my week knowing what I'm doing and then I kind of just ride the wave and figure it out as time goes on. But that is it. That is how I plan my week in advance and try to stay as productive as possible. I also write down a lot in my notebook, my little to-do list that you guys seen me write down earlier. I love just writing it down in my notebook. I also have a content planning notebook that has its own list of content ideas and stuff. I just jot everything down and then if I get to it, I do. If I don't, I don't. I use this thing a lot. So that is everything that I use. I'm excited to get some filming done now so that I can just be done for the day and call it a day with that. I finally got my YouTube video that I told you guys that was like going crazy. I just canceled it out and re-uploaded it, which sucked because I had to retype everything, but best option because the other way it was clearly never going to load. It's been 3 days. That is done. Thankfully, now I get to film some videos, get some work done. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my little Sunday reset and plan out for the week ahead. If you stayed till this point in the video, thank you so much. I would appreciate it from you guys. As I always say, comment anything you'd like to down below. I love communicating with you guys, so I always appreciate that as well. And with that being said, I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.